Hey everybody, this is Daryl,
This is Michael.
and we're talking comics, and it is the week of November 18th, the week before Thanksgiving. A lot of giving of thanks for comics and all things comics, and, a lot of other giving of thanks. A lot of books this week, Michael. A lot of stuff to talk about. As you can see, we're doing some construction behind us for our massive comic wall. So yes, new comics, recommended reading, a number of other things. So anyway, we changed our location for this week and this week only. But Michael, there's a lot of books coming out this week. You want to start with DC first, Independence first, Marvel?
We start wherever, man.
Let's start DC. DC, Action Comics 46. Why should someone read Action Comics, Michael?
It's been really good lately. I mean, it's all this stuff going on with Superman. It's been all. Action Comics is the one with
Greg Pak.
Yeah, I know that.
Just announced he's going to write Teen Titans beginning in February.
Yeah, I read that last night.
Finally, a good. I mean, no offense to those other guys, but they need us. They need something for the Titans.
Yeah, they definitely do. Action Comics. That's with the what is she, a firefighter that he's kind of hit it off with? The black chick.
I thought it was a cop.
Cop, firefighter, some type of public servant. But yeah, man, it's been really good. I read
Cardboard box on me.
I read Superman, Batman the other day. I'm really not digging that book that much.
That's the one I like the least.
Yeah, Superman, Wonder Woman has been great. What else came out last week? It was Superman, American Alien that I read. I knew there's some.
What do you think of Superman? Why should someone read it?
Superman, American Alien was awesome. Like, it's not really. I kind of don't want to say it's an origin story, but it's more Clark Kent stories. Like, especially
Clark Kent, like Peter Parker in that vein.
Yeah, it's not really an origin about how he becomes Superman, at least yet, but like, it was about pretty much Clark discovering his powers and how him and his parents deal with it. And
so you're saying DC used the Marvel method of making Superman relatable, kind of like Peter Parker. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that.
What you can't say that?
I don't get how it's applicable here. Like,
just saying DC brought something from Marvel. It's just a joke.
Like, they've never told a story about Clark Kent when he was a kid.
Not like this, they didn't. Not where he's relatable. He used to be Superboy his whole childhood.
I didn't use the word relatable, did I? I don't think I did.
Even if you didn't, that's exactly what they did.
He's putting words in my mouth.
You said he's a teenager.
No, I didn't even say he's a teenager. I said he was a kid.
In 2 words or less, why should someone read it? 2 words.
Because it's awesome.
That's more than 2. It's because
it's awesome.
There you go. All right. So people should read it. Landis is writing it. Should read it. It's very good.
It's good. I really liked it a lot.
All right. So Batman Eternal #7, weekly book. Already talked about it. Batman Europa #1, which was announced way back in 2004. Jim Lee doing the artwork. Massive virus is spreading throughout the globe, and Batman needs the help of his greatest enemy, the Joker. If that story sounds intriguing to you, it's worth reading.
I kind of want to check it out now. I wasn't going to check it out because I'm kind of, honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of Batman. Like, it's just Batman all the time. But
they're counting on us to be suckers for Batman, and unfortunately, it works.
It don't always work for me.
Guess what?
There's too many DC characters that deserve.
We're not selling enough
Batman
books.
gets.
Let's throw another Batman book out there.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, which, by the way, we're talking about Titans. Dan Abnett on Titans Hunt, which #2 comes out this week, which he embraces the Titans continuity, which is really exciting for pre-New 52 fans. Also, new writer Greg Pak is going to be taking over Teen Titans beginning in February, and at some point, Jeff Johns is going to be coming back to Aquaman. So Dan Abnett jumps onto Aquaman in February. So looks.
Abnett?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a one-shot or for a short season, but Jeff Johns confirmed via Twitter he's coming back to Aquaman in 2016, I believe, at some point in 2016.
Awesome.
So
that's awesome.
Pretty cool stuff.
Abnett's doing some cool stuff right now.
So Green Lantern Lost Army #6.
I've been digging Lost Army. Like, I mean, it's sad because I think this might be the final issue. I'm pretty sure that it is, but
yeah, it's the last one.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, but they're supposed to be
Edge of Oblivion, written by Tom Taylor.
Yeah, they're supposed to be continuing.
It just continues into another one.
But yeah, man, Green Lantern, Lost Army, it's been good. You know, basically the whole Green Lantern Corps has been like inexplicably displaced in time to the universe that existed before their universe. And they met up with some villains before they were villains, and
Interesting.
it's interesting. Yeah, like it's different. Like I don't know, I'm growing more and more apathetic towards Green Lantern as it's going on.
Well, I
And
feel like when Johns left the book, it lost a lot of, I wouldn't say momentum, because the whole Relic storyline was good.
Relic storyline, Lights Out was good.
Lights Out was great.
And then Green Lantern Corps, like it ended up getting really good during that the whole story with the Durlans or whatever. I forgot what the story was called, but it ended up getting really good when you found out that Fatality was actually a Durlan in disguise.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was really good, but just this ever since the end of Convergence, I just really have not been digging a lot of the Green Lantern stuff, and it saddens me because Green Lantern is one of my favorite superheroes, and I just want him to see the love he deserves. Same with Flash. Like Flash has been decent.
At least you have the TV
good.
show.
Yeah.
You got the TV
But
show, which is good.
Flash and Green Lantern are two of my top heroes, and
You know how you were saying you think Zoom might be his dad?
yeah,
And, you know, Zoom could be, I think Zoom could be Eddie Thawne from another universe.
it could be. One of my first
He hates
thought
the
was,
Flash because of Iris and all that. I just suspect if it's not his dad, it could be Eddie Thawne returning.
My first
Because
thought,
Eddie Thawne, the guy who plays him, just left Quantico. So hey,
my first thought was Earth 2 Barry Allen. That was my first thought.
maybe.
And that's basically all the speculation I keep seeing all over, Facebook and the internet. Is it's an Earth 2 version of some character, one of the main characters, and facial structure wise, it looks like it could be.
He's wearing
Henry
a black
Allen.
mask, dude.
Yeah, but just maybe it's because I've seen a lot of like comparison photos and photoshopped stuff online. It looks a lot like Henry Allen. I'm not saying that's what I think is happening. It's just a lot of compelling evidence. We don't know yet.
What kind of evidence?
Compelling evidence.
Oh, man, compelling. That means it's hard to. It's just you have to accept it. It's the
It
real
just
thing.
looks like it. I'm not saying I think that's exactly what's going to happen. It's compelling.
So, we're talking Green Lantern Lost Armor. We're going to swing right back to the comics. Check that out. See, Harley Quinn 22, read it. Martian Manhunter number 6, read it. Martian Manhunter, cool book.
Yeah.
He's split into different personalities.
Yeah,
like different bodies, Mr. Biscuits. You just should check out the book. It's a much different Manhunter book than you would think.
It's really good. Like, at first, I was kind of on the fence about it. Like, I knew it was good as I was reading it, but I was like, what is going on here? And by, like, issue 3 or 4, you're kind of getting a deal. Like, okay, all of these people are Martian Manhunter. And then, like, you think there's only, like, 3 or 4 of them. No, there's, like, 7. There's, like, maybe 8. There's probably even more. Like, there's a lot of different... He split himself. I mean, there's even a chick that's part Martian Manhunter. Like, it's really cool. It's interesting.
It's
and
different.
like, there's invading white Martians or something. Like,
Don't you have Malefic or Malefac?
Malefic or whatever.
He's like the Injustice Gang version of the Manhunter in the
yeah, but there's something else going on. Like one of the Martian moons, like Phobos or whatever it was, like came to life or something, and it's coming. Wasn't that? I don't know. I read so much. I feel like there might have been something else I was reading that.
Read the book.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter's been good.
Mortal Kombat X number 12. Secret 6 number 8. I've talked about it before. Very underappreciated book written by Gail Simone. We already talked Titans Hunt. These are some DC books people should definitely read. Is there a DC book that someone's reading that they should read in a sentence or less? Why they should read it?
Sinestro.
Superman, Lois and Clark.
Oh yeah, Superman, Lois and Clark. Just read it. I mean,
Yeah.
you got pre-52 Clark, and is it over here?
I was gonna say Robin, Son of Batman is probably one of my top picks.
Robin, Son of Batman has been really good too.
You should read that book.
Yeah, it's been really good. You got Damian with
a Man Bat. You've got if you love the Ra's al Ghul, that family,
He's with Nobody's daughter.
Yeah, Nobody, which a villain that that was a villain introduced way in the previous volume. You should definitely check that one out. Anything else from DC? He's in the back hanging out. We just got him to open up a file. You should open one up too.
Yeah.
So exclusive discounts only to you. By the way, our next comic meeting is Monday, December. Pull out the calendar. Oh man, I don't think I can do it fast enough. Oh man, Monday, December 7th at 6:30. And this is our Christmas edition. We're going to be giving away an exclusive Batman print autographed by the inker. You're definitely going to be here. And plus a bunch of other stuff, exclusive giveaways that night. And that night only because it's the Christmas edition of the Big Bang Talks Comics File Subscribers Meeting. RSVP by emailing us at contact@bybigbang.com. And we're going to have food for you. Beer. And Team No is going to be defending their trivia championship.
I was wondering if you were going to mention it,
man. Yeah. He's bragging now, but he almost got beat last time.
5 times.
You guys barely escaped, but we'll get into that next time. But
Josh's got my back. If I don't know it, Josh will. Hopefully.
Anyway, Michael W. brought the pain last time. He might finish you off.
Michael W.
We'll get into that next time. So we're not going to reveal his name. We don't have his permission to do that.
Sued.
What? Maybe. We're offended. All right, here we go. Let's talk Marvel Comics. Big Marvel Comics books this week. We got Black Knight #1. Black Knight takes place in Weird World. Really excited.
Who's writing it? I stumped him.
It's not Dennis Hopeless. It's one of those names that typically Marvel uses for books.
I kind of.
It's not Al Ewing. It's not Dennis Hopeless.
I kind of want to check it out, but I don't know anything about Black Knight. And
keep talking.
It takes place in Weird World. Weird World was actually one of my favorite Secret Wars tie-ins.
I'll type this in.
And Black Knight, I don't know nothing about Black Knight, but I'm interested, but I don't know if I'm going to pick it up or not.
You should read it. Be a man.
I should read it.
Be a man and read it.
I should. I want to be a man, but...
Frank Thierry. Thank you.
See, that name don't draw me.
Man, he used to write Iron Man.
He used to write Iron Man. Like, what?
Do you even read comics? Do you remember the Warren Ellis run where they did Extremis? It's around that time.
I never read Extremis.
Oh, man, I worry about you.
And I want to read it. It's on my list of stuff to read. But Black Knight...
It's actually in the recommended reading section way back there. Actually, it's not that far. I just want to make it sound like we're really
somewhere
far away.
But, Black Knight sounds really cool.
That blade possesses him. It's like Lord of the Rings meets Black Knight, man.
Seen my file?
It doesn't matter. You should try it.
Man, it matters. It matters.
Anyway, it's got a brush of Lord of the Rings and how the ring possesses. It's like the blade possesses the wielder. So it's kind of got that kind of Lord of the Rings element mixed in with Weird World, which was great, written by Jason Aaron. Black Knight, he's one of those Avengers characters I always liked. He even popped up way back in the Ultraverse back in the day and was part of Ultra Force, written by Warren Ellis.
Did you say Ultra Force or Ultraverse?
Ultra Force in the Ultraverse. Ultra Force was like the Avengers in the Ultraverse. Don't know what the Ultraverse is? Hey, come look at our dollar books.
Quarter books, actually.
Well, quarter or dollar books, technically. Or our value packs.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Value packs.
See, it says quarter to $1. Bam.
I've never even noticed that sign before.
You've been in here how long?
I'm just not that observant.
You just got the blue shirt, man. Black Knight #1, read it. Sam Wilson, Captain America, Sam Wilson, #3. Why should someone read it? Sentence or less.
Dude. Nick Spencer.
Nick need to read it, Spencer.
Need to read him.
Need to read him, Spencer. I don't want to read him, I want to read his books.
Need to read him. Whatever.
But by the way, if you're looking for a Christmas gift to give someone in your life this year, get Superior Foes of Spider-Man, written by Nick. Need to read him, Spencer.
See, I didn't know that. I've always hearing about Superior Foes of Spider-Man, but then he just dropped the magic word. I didn't know Nick Spencer wrote it.
Man, I tell you.
I don't know what you're going to do with me.
But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, Captain America.
Read it.
It's been good. Like, it's probably been one of my favorite books here the past month. Like, since all these new Marvel #1 started. And Nick Spencer's a great writer. Like, I've said it a million times. I want to see him on Guardians and Howard the Duck. But,
keep wishing.
He's doing awesome with Ant-Man. And Captain America.
But Captain America, if you like a little political aspect, some
Topical.
it's kind of they mix some political stuff in there, mixed with hero action, all that stuff. Check it out. All I know is Capwolf's coming back, and I'm excited.
Yeah, that's right, Capwolf. I've never read Capwolf. So
one of the weirdest things from the 80s and 90s of Captain America, but I don't know, something about Captain America looking like a werewolf is awesome.
It is. I know a lot of people that like Capwolf.
So yeah. I'm excited for Capwolf. You want to check out this book, if only for anything, Capwolf. So Deadpool number 2. Typical Deadpool book. Humor.
Typical Deadpool. I don't know if it's typical Deadpool. Deadpool's gone global. Like
he's like franchising himself.
Yeah, setting up franchises everywhere. Like Deadpool is like a brand name now, and it's like it's different. I wasn't reading the last volume. I've read issues here and there with Brian Posehn's run, but I'm on board. Like I want to see what's gonna happen. It's Deadpool. Deadpool, Deadpool's like the it character right now. Everybody loves Deadpool, and
it's okay.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but
I like him. I just like him better. I feel like he's been overdone for about 10 years now, but people still love him. So hey, you can't. The public wants it. Hey.
I mean, he's not over. I like it because
the Spidey Deadpool
I like him being funny. I need, I like a superhero that's funny. I love him in Uncanny Avengers. Just seeing his rapport with the team and everything.
Yeah, actually, that book's good because he's a supporting player. I think it works. He plays off all the other ones. Uncanny Avengers is really good.
Yeah. Plus,
by the way, the annual comes out this week.
Yeah, the annual, and they've set up something in the first issue where, for some reason, Captain America just implicitly trusts Deadpool, and
we don't know why.
I want to know what's up with that. It's really bugging me. Like, I'm worried that they're not going to expand upon it, and I really want them to, because I want to know what happened in this 8-month period that made Captain America trust Deadpool so much.
I know, man. Me too. I don't know, man. There's something going on in the background. I can't stop. Too legit to quit say. All right, Deadpool number 2, Extraordinary X-Men number 2. Which, by the way, if you didn't read, Uncanny X-Men 600 is good.
I didn't read it.
The general from reading on the internet, which that's a lot of people. There's still a lot of people are kind of like, hey, I like the X-Men, but they're like not liking the I don't know. There's certain things they don't like. But I will say, Extraordinary X-Men number 1 was worth reading.
I'm interested because of the Inhuman connection.
Yeah, which Inhumans. Inhumans, not Unhumans. Uncanny Inhumans number 2 comes out as well, but Extraordinary X-Men number 2 looks good. Basically, the mutants are they're dying out. They're being sterilized because of the Terrigen Mists. Why? How'd that happen? Apparently, there's like this Inhuman mutant type war type element. Curious to figure out what happened. So anyway, Extraordinary X-Men number 2, you have like the classic lineup with a younger Jean Grey, and there's supposed to be some newer characters on the team. Jeff Lemire writes it. I believe you should try it. If you love the X-Men, read it. Now, one big book this week we definitely want to read is Mighty Thor.
Yes.
Number 1, Lady Thor is one of the replacement heroes, or however you want to call it, that I like it because you still get Odinson, you still get classic Thor, but you have Lady Thor now, and we can't reveal who she is because people still haven't read that issue.
I've had a sneaking suspicion they're going to end up bringing Ultimate Thor in. Thor Leaf. Whatever kind of name that is. Thor Leaf.
Makes him sound Norse.
Makes him sound like a hippie.
So, well, maybe. But Jason Aaron writes it. Mighty Thor, the female Thor, or Lady Thor, whatever name you want to use.
Yeah.
The first volume was must-read material. I expect this to be the same thing.
Jason Aaron's whole Thor run, God of Thunder.
It's good.
Then Thor with Lady Thor, and now this, it's must-read. Like, it's that good. I mean, he can't do no wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've got a few minutes left. Miss Marvel number 1. Kamala Khan, a lot of people call her the new Peter Parker of modern-day Marvel Universe. Very relatable. She's like a geek like us. Miss Marvel gets a new number 1. If you didn't get to read her previous volume, this is your chance to get it. And also, action figure variants are going to be around as well, which I dig the action figure variants. New Avengers number 3. New Avengers number 3.
New Avengers has been awesome.
You've got Sunspot's Avengers team, which is mixed with AIM, or Advanced Idea Mechanics. Now it's Avengers.
New Avengers idea mechanics.
Yes, so it's like an Avengers mixed with AIM. You also have the Ultimate Fantastic Four villain, Reed Richards, the alternate version, who's a villain, the maker.
The maker.
If that dynamic is cool, you should check it out. Secret Wars 2, TOO #1, a humorous look at Secret Wars, comes out before the book's even over. Yeah. So I'm real curious what's going to happen. I'm hoping it doesn't give anything away. We'll see. But Jonathan Hickman writes it, and he pokes fun at his Secret Wars.
It's
epic.
Hickman, man. Hickman is awesome.
If you're a Star Wars fan, we got Star Wars #12 and Star Wars Vader Down, where Vader versus the Rebel Alliance. Pretty cool. The first crossover in the Marvel Universe at this point amongst all the books. He says read it. Star-Lord #1, which is like Peter Quill, Star-Lord Year 1, comes out. You should read that. Comes out this week. John's going to read it. Star-Lord #1, you going to read it?
Probably not going to read Star-Lord #1.
Gasp!
Who's writing it?
I think it's Sam Humphries.
Sam Humphries ain't bad. He's on Citizen Jet.
You're not going to read Star-Lord?
Not a fan of the character.
Oh. That's
okay.
okay.
Like Star-Lord.
John, what do you read? Yeah, come on in. Now, John's pretty big. I don't even know if he's going to fit in here. Look at that. He's a giant among men. What do you like to read, John?
Well, right now I'm reading a lot of Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah. Jason Aaron.
He's got that cockiness to him that really appeals to me. Then he's really snarky, and I like it.
And it's magical.
It is.
Do you like the artwork by Chris Bacalo?
The artwork's not bad. I'm also reading Amazing Spider-Man and I think Spider-Gwen.
Do you like Spider-Gwen? Why should someone read Spider-Gwen?
I'm not really sure.
But they should read it.
Should read it.
But you just like it. You like the character, or you like how you got good guys in our Marvel universe, but they're bad in that universe?
Yeah. I like the kind of flip on the old books.
Okay. It kind of.
Peter being who he was.
He's the lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about any of this.
Spider-Gwen, people.
Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say
cool.
like for me, it actually feels like the old Ditko Stan Lee books, but it's with Spider-Gwen. I always thought that. So you should read it.
Should.
But not Star-Lord.
Not Star-Lord.
You can read it if you want. Don't let me influence your decision.
Because he stands up really tall in the frame. So anyway, we're talking Star-Lord. Uncanny Humans #2, written by Charles Soule. And John's leaving. And now, he just got a foot taller just leaving the video. Wow. It's amazing how you fit in that little screen.
He had to lean with it.
So Uncanny Humans #2, I'm glad that John gave us picks because it's good to a lot of people like different stuff.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
Caitlin.
Totally.
Caitlin likes stuff that usually I don't like. It's just, it's that Birthright. We can agree on Birthright.
I like a lot of stuff Caitlin likes, but there's some stuff that I don't even know. I don't know what Lumberjanes is all about. I probably would like it. It's hard. It's not. I'm not hard to please.
Caitlin knows what Lumberjanes is about. Uncanny Humans #2, Charles Soule. Read it. Excellent. If you like Inhumans, watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC. Great show, which, by the way, they just revealed who Lash was. Didn't expect that.
No.
Right, Caitlin?
Yeah.
Caitlin's wanting to get in this video. She can't resist.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Anyway, we already mentioned Uncanny Avengers Annual #1. So a lot of Marvel books that came out this week. If I can recommend anything, you must read Karnak. And as one of our customers, Josh, says, well, you should read Karnak. We'll get into that later. So Karnak is one of my picks. I'm looking forward to #2. Written by Warren Ellis. Really excited. And
Warren, not for the weak Ellis.
That's right. Warren, not for the weak Ellis. That's right. So Independence, as we close, we got a few that we really want to mention. Godzilla in Hell #5. He's in hell. We find out why, what happened.
Huck.
Read the book. Huck #1, written by Mark Millar or Mark Miller, depending on what pronunciation you use. Mark Miller writes Huck #1, which is like a Superman in a quiet town who everyone keeps his secret safe. He helps them. It's kind of like but
it looks really.
But it's where
good.
someone finds out and exposes him. And how does he respond to that?
I've heard it's already been optioned for a movie.
It has.
So Huck looks awesome.
Huck looks good. #1, definitely want to get it. I Hate Fairyland #2 by Scotty Young.
Now that's definitely a Caitlin book that I love.
Yeah.
That book is just great.
I haven't read it.
It's hilarious. It's just hilarious. The little girl is trapped in
And
fairyland.
then she gets angry, blows up the moon and
Yeah,
stuff.
she's been there for 30 years and she's still 6 years old. Like,
She's
what,
probably
I think
angry.
I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
All these people being all happy and, you know, stars are alive and little weird animals talking to you. Like, that'd get annoying.
It would. we got to close. We're running out of time. Red Thorn #1, Tokyo Ghost #3 from Image, and Wrath of Eternal Warrior #1 from Valiant. Wrath of Eternal Warrior #1. If you read Book of Death, check it out. Tokyo Ghost.
Tokyo Ghost is awesome. #2 was great. It showed a lot of backstory with our two main characters, and yeah, read Tokyo Ghost. Rick Remender. It's awesome.
Get it.
We gotta cut it.
Yeah, we got Red Thorn #1 is also from Vertigo. Check it out. Brand new #1 from Vertigo. If you like Vertigo, they're shelling out all these new books. We're going to have another video. We're going to actually have a lot more videos coming real quick. So you want to follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere else. You know where to find us. It'll be on the screen. I'm Daryl.
I'm Michael.
And this is Big Bang Talks Comics.
For November 18th.
And we
got...
visit BobBigBang.com.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, brother.
And before we go, here's some more awesome books you should check out this week. We didn't want to forget them, because they're too awesome. Read them,